Hey everyone, Pun here, a pun hound who likes to play gacha games. Look for some players like gacha, I'll get you covered. And today on the wonderful day, we're in Girls Frontlines 2, and we are doing, and I hope I'm saying your name right, we're doing Daiyan's Covenant story. It's pretty much just extra mission stuff. After you covenant her, I got all the supplies ready and stuff to do, and we're gonna get started. Hopefully this comes out after the edited video I did for Macchiato, since that was kind of my first try, and I kind of, okay, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of screwed everything up on this one. But this one I'm way more prepared, so it should be less messy. But if you like what you saw, just a reminder, this is a stream on Twitch, pun_me at twitch.com. So if you see chat pop up, that's why. With that in mind, we're gonna get her to stop fanning me, even though I am a fan of it. And we're gonna actually covenant her right now. So go to the gift, and let's get her covenant. Get her covenant. Come on. Covenant. Thank you. Covenant her. Covenant. All right. Here we go. 3, 2, covenant time. Oh yeah, we gotta do the slide thing. Bam. Covenant system activated. Oh my gosh, she looks beautiful. Stop. Okay, here we go. We got extra dialogue too. Hi, I look forward to the days from the very beginning. Thank you for always allowing me to be with you. From now on, please allow me to care for you by your side. I shall always cherish these feelings in depths of my neural cloud, and nothing shall wipe them away. Aww. That's so sweet and wholesome. Aww. It has been long since I started writing this song for you, and I finally have a chance to play it for you. Aww. That's actually really, oh my gosh, that's actually really wholesome. I like that. Aww. Alright. So now with that out of the way, yeah, so now we gotta do all this stuff real quick, which is get her frames and stuff and get her extra dialogues. So luckily I have all the gifts set up for her, like wow, that kind of jumped the gun. But we also have all these, so we won't have to worry about that. But start doing the side-by-side stuff for her too. Because yeah, we gotta do some battles with her. And she is leveled up, I just haven't leveled her weapon up, so shouldn't be too much of a bother. And we should, after we get all the side-by-side stuff, we'll start doing the extra missions. So let's get started. Alright, I think you can auto these, if I remember correctly. Let me see. Right? Auto! Yay! Oh, and... Bang, bang, bang! Bang, bang, here comes me. And... And there's another one. Ew. Yeah, luckily they're all leveled up, so we should be fine. We don't have to worry about it. Holy Benji, does she get extra turns of her abilities? She is ridiculously broken. I like that. Just keeps getting extra turns. Right. We win. Aww. Yeah, because she's like level... Well, she's not level... Oh, wait, did they just level up to 60 for this? Oh! I have been leveling her up off screen. Well, that's... Whatever. Okay, fine. Alright, anyway. Alright, got that out of the way, and then we got a couple more, and then we'll get right through it. So we're gonna get the battles out of the way first, everybody. Make sure everything's good there. I'm actually excited to see her extra missions. Level 6. And now we do this one. Wow, I have a lot of stuff for her. Holy Benji. Alright, and level 7. What's this? A Daiyan theme attachment. Thinking of the commander and creative fun. A Lockwood Covenant. Ooh. Oh, we get to do this. Oh, this one is gonna be cute. I'm gonna love this one. Let's do this one. Let's do it. Do it. Okay. Alright, and we're gonna do auto for this one. Holy, she gets a lot of buffs. Let me know in the comments if she's actually a really good unit to have as a user, because she seems to be pretty broken. Although I think they give you like the most broken version of her. I don't think they give you like, I don't know. Oh, well, okay. Well, that was one way to clear everything. Okay, and get that. Holy shit. And then one more. And then there we go. Nice. All right, perfect, perfect. And then one more. We got one more, everyone. And then we should be good to go to watch the exhibitions. There you go. And the last one. Okay, wow, that's a lot. But we should get it all. Come on. Just give me it, give me it. Come on, just give me all the stuff. Thank you. And max level. Perfect. We get 300 gems. Ooh, we got a skin from her. Ooh. Yeah, see, and we get all the stuff. We get her one more. So yeah, let's see it. Oh, I can't wait to see this story. It's gonna be amazing. I think what I might do for the next one is I might do all the battles off screen for everybody, and then the next recording for this, I'll have all the battles already done. We can just jump right into the raiding part. But yeah, just let me know. I might try that. I think I do that for Macchiato, but we'll see. Because Macchiato's was a little bit of a mess, not gonna lie. But yeah, because I still have to. Because I thought I could just do it all in one session. I didn't think it was, you have to have max to get all the dialogue, but we'll see. Alright, and more. Come on. Come on, Mary. Go get it. Go get it. Go get the unit. As soon as it loads. Oh, come on. There you go. We did it! Yay! We did it! We did it! Hooray! We did it! So now we got her skin, we got her title, and we got 300 for doing her mission, which is actually very nice. That's like a free pool, technically. Which is very nice. Alright! Now with that out of the way, and that's her maxed out, we can now head back over and do her... I think it's archives. Yeah, it's archives. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna be doing this thing. So let's get started with our heart and moves on the strings, part 1. Go. So before I continue, I do want to put a stress on this. This might spoil. Actually, it's probably going to. It's probably going to spoil things. It might spoil. Actually, I'm gonna say it might spoil things past chapter 8. So just a huge heads up. So yeah, but it's still doing them either way. So let's go. As the last piece comes to close, so does Gala. I applaud until the conclusion of the curtain call. The attendees disperse and begin to follow suit. You came, Commander. Diane calls out to me, stepping away from her instrument. She makes a beeline straight to me, rather than retiring like the other performers. I was a little late because of work, but I managed to hear a full piece. Diane smiles gently upon hearing the words. Then, what did you think of my performance, Commander? Fluid in motion, efforts in execution. Just about anyone would rate it an excellent performance. But I hesitate for a moment, seeing the earnest look in her eyes. I decided to be honest. The last scene was a little different from what I usually hear. Did you make a mistake? Ah, you could tell. I can never get anything past you, Commander. Lately, I've felt a sense of ineptitude while playing. I must say, though, that you have a certain musical talent, Commander. No one else could tell, you see. It's not impressive. It's not as impressive as you say. With how many times you have played that piece for me, it would be humiliating if I couldn't. You haven't heard me play for some time, and yet you still remember so clearly. However, given how many times you heard it, Commander, while you not try playing it yourself, how did the conversation turn to this anyway? I look past Anna, expect countenance towards the gouging behind her. It's a perfect match for her disposition, but I am not sure it will suit me the same way. If you're not fond of gushing, I can't say that word, I apologize. Commander, I have a cursory knowledge of other instruments. Wouldn't it be a shame if to not at least try with the talents you have? I suppose a try can't hurt. When I return to my senses, I find myself before an instrument with a plectra upon my fingers. Typical, a doll does not need a sheet of music in front of them when playing, as they can simply run the performance programs. However, in front of me is a real solid piece of paper, and began to stiffly pluck at the strings according to its score. Commander, if you're so stiff, the music you make will be stiff as well. Daiyan leans towards and she stands behind me, laying her hands on my shoulders and reminding me to relax my body. Okay. I'm a fan of this. Moving on. That goes for your fingers as well. Do not put so much force. We are not on the battlefield. Her hands apart from her shoulders would soon arrive upon my fingers. Help me adjust my stance. Oh my gosh, this reminds me of, if y'all don't know, it was memed a lot. It was like that. Oh, there it goes. It's that one with the girl and the guy of the clay. I think it's clay. You know, spinning the clay. That scene that's been parodied a lot. That gave me that thought when I was looking at that. So, yeah. Are you nervous, Commander? Your hands are probably rigid. Here we go, alright? Her gentle voice intermittently rings out of my ear, and I begin to play as she instructs me. Yes, just like so. Both hands together. Make sure to keep the tempo, Commander, or the sound will cut in and out. As I expect of you, Commander, you're a fast learner. If you relax a little, though, the effect would be much better. Diane's aid and misturations are akin to her movements and performance. Like flowing water, with her help, I make my way through the first segment of the piece, but this only makes me grow more confused. Would Diane really make mistakes like playing the wrong note at her level? This is the first time I've ever instructed someone else in playing. I must say, it elicits a certain feeling of accomplishment. Are you tired as well, Commander? Shall we take a break? Not quite. This is rather interesting after all. Before I finish speaking, Diane brings forth a plate of snacks along with a cup of steaming tea. I happen to make some snacks, Commander. Will you have a taste while we rest? Are some people really capable of doing such things like magic tricks? Come, Commander. Here. Perhaps it's because she often takes care of her younger sister, but I feel like I'm being tended to do even when she is with me. Exactly so, as Diane delivers a pastry to my lips. Wait, she's feeding me? Ayo? Hey, okay. Moving on. I'll be okay by myself, Commander. A beautiful woman's feeding you. Okay? A beautiful woman is feeding you. Let it happen. I take the pastry into my hand and down in one gulp. Beneath the pastry is a soft filling, sweet and perfect degree of natural fragrance. Is it to your taste? Diane seems to deduce my approval from my expression, smiling as she gazes directly at me. These are delicious. It took so much time to make them all of this, right? Time passed quickly for me when I imagined your expression as you tasted them. Commander, you haven't been eating properly, have you? You didn't eat anything at the banquet just now either. In any case, it's more important for you to be able to relax. What if I didn't show up today, despite all the preparations you made? I knew you would come and watch today, so I made my preparations, and even thought of how I would get you to stay. Okay. Then lightly caresses the thing strings. Could it be that the mistake was just intentional? Was just then was an intentional act? I see. You go too far for me. Commander, I only wanted you to relax and spend some time with you, and I might have tried a little hard. Oh my gosh, you literally played a mistake just to get us to be together. Crafty, clever girl. I may not be suited to such things. Not to be so suited to such things. Have I upset you, Commander? Oh, look at that face. No, never. I should thank you instead. I am feeling a bit more relaxed. Daiyan lets off breath of relief, smiling tenderly as she looks at me. Then, Commander, if you feel like having more of these snacks or learning more about the instrument, please speak to me anytime. I will be waiting for you, always. Aww! So we're learning musical instruments. That's very lovely. I like these. I like these a lot. Let's continue with number 2, Heartstrings Morph. I actually like this. Can't believe the Commander rejected that. Commander! More play! Oh my gosh. Helena! As I try to leave the lounge for the 3rd time, Helena ties me down yet again. I've seen no lack of action in the field. I've seen no lack of action in the field. I have my fair share of close calls, but in the brief space of 2 hours, the company Helena has brought me unimaginable fatigue. I need to calm down and fight back the fatigue. I must watch my expression as well. I can't have her crying again. We'll play tomorrow, Helena. It's time to rest. As I immediately begin to droop at my words, and sadness overtakes her countenance. I make my expression stirred, not backing down. Go rest. Commander, hate! If you really hate this, then let go of my clothes. Hey, Commander, not going! Oh, hell, it's not having any of this. She clings onto my clothes tightly. I sigh, letting her do what she desires, lest she hurts herself if I struggle out of it. Poor Commander. Helena, let go of my clothes. It's time to rest. Clearly, my powerless words have little effect. Helena even begins to sob lightly. As I find myself out of options, a gentle voice comes from behind me, changing the atmosphere in the room of an instant. Ah, it's Helena and the Commander. What are you doing here so late? I turn to see Daiyan's relieved countenance. As you can see, Colvane is out of field work, and there's no one else that can Helena. She attached herself to me. I can't say I have ever seen you in such an uneasy state before, Commander. Might I help? Of course. She nods in acknowledgement, then crouches before Helena. She reaches out her hand and wipes away her tears. Daiyan! You must be lonely without Colvane here, right? How about I play with you, girl? Wait, what? Commander? Yes, of course. Commander will be with us. I would rather have her at least ask me first. Helena immediately beams, and I swallow the words in my throat, and she puts her joyful voice at full display. Helena, we didn't finish the story last time, did we? Shall we continue? Yeah! Listen to song too! Dan, don't pamper her that much. Dan pats Helena on the head, maintaining the approachable smile on her face. You sure do like music, girl. Tell me, what song's your favorite? I'll sing it for you. Yeah, Commander, sing to... This girl's gonna make the Commander sing. I'll sit out. Dan raises, taking Helena by the hand. With her own right, does not fail to cling onto me. We move to the unconfirmation towards the lounge's sofas. Helena may have confined me here, but Daiyan's storytelling singing by the side, Helena disturbs me no longer. The fatigue that comes with taking care of a child hits me like a wave. Ugh. Wait, did you fall asleep, Commander? Oh, Benji, I think you fell asleep. I fell asleep. Oh no. Sorry, Daiyan. Suddenly awake, I begin to apologize to Daiyan, but I immediately feel a warm fingertip upon my lips. Commander, quiet now. Whoa, hello, you're up close. I nod in demonstration of my understanding. At some point, she has fallen asleep in Daiyan's lap. I shuffle a little closer, listening to Helena's breathing. Her lips curled upwards in her sleep, surely savoring a fine dream. Daiyan looks down and looks at Helena, reaching out and tidying her hair. I did not regard Daiyan at such close distance often. Upon the morning light, her always smiling face appears especially tender. Even the air itself seems to heat up a little bit. As if she had sensed my gaze, Daiyan raises her hand, meeting my eyes directly as her smile grows wider. She delicately lowers her voice, like a touch of the spring breeze. I'll take Helena back to her room. Aww. I'll come with you. We're a great help today, Daiyan. Daiyan, make sure you take tomorrow off and rest. No need to worry about the holiday scheduling. Holidays? Well, I say that you've never assigned me any particular serious work, Commander. You should think of yourself more, Commander. Good work today, and good work on taking care of Helena, too. So, Commander, you're up next. I am up? Question mark? Our tired Commander ought to be comforted, too. Lap, 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 lap. I will prepare a late night meal. Would you like to eat something? To speak of it, it's true that I haven't been able to have dinner yet. Or would you like to have a bath first? You went straight for the bath, and I am okay with this. You have that prepared as well? Wow, okay, Commander. No, I won't trouble you with that today, Commander. Do not say such things, Commander. I don't think it's troublesome at all. Rather, I'm glad I have experience of taking care of you to help you in such a way. And Daiyan suddenly stops as if something had appeared in her mind. She quickly closed her mouth, somewhat embarrassed. And how do I put it? Uh-oh. What do you mean? It's just look at the way you two were sleeping together just then. The thought made me so happy. Aww. Like we were a real family. Oh my gosh. Everyone on the Elmo everyone in the Elmo is like my family. That's why I can't have you working for me this late at night. Is that so? Perhaps that is expected of you, Commander. Very well then. Please do give me a day of your time when you're not busy, Commander. Expecting my agreement, Daiyan approaches me, the smile still on her face. I will, ... Girl knows what she wants. Alright then, let's go with number 3 then. Girl knows what she wants and she's not taking no for an answer. Let's do with number 3. Let's go. The message from Daiyan caused a pang and a guilt from deep inside. 3 new messages. Don't forget about our plans today, Commander. I've already begun preparations. Hope you'll be happy with my new place. Message received at 10 a.m. Still not ready? Please, I'll try to wait for you. Oh no! The guilt inside me is endlessly. I look at the time. The clock strikes midnight. It's already day after. It appears that I have no chance of being able to follow up on the agreement. Sorry, Daiyan. She ought to have already retired by now, but I still go to look. I agreed, after all. Perhaps driven by guilt, I moved towards Daiyan's dorm. A mellifluous strain of music can be heard. That's the sound of Daiyan playing. I continue forward to find Daiyan, seated before her instrument. Just as I raise my hand to knock on the door, I hear a moment of jumbled sound. Daiyan played the wrong note again, a mistake far greater than before. Indeed, I'm all thrown off. Is it because of the commander, or some other matter? Do you think so too? Dan lowers her head as she asks the instrument by her side, as if speaking to herself. Ahem. Eavesdropping is hardly a good habit. I clear my throat and make my presence known. Commander, you're here. Were you waiting for me? Diane stands out to welcome me into the room. She wears her usual gentle smile, with a hint of dejection or anger. But Nary. Yes, I've been waiting for you, Commander, and now I have what I wanted. Aren't you angry? Would you like me to be upset? I would have to put in some effort for that. You know what I mean, Diane. Our agreement. Sorry, I didn't mean to be so late. There was an accident on the mission today. Please don't say such things, Commander. The accident wasn't your fault. You worked hard today already. Rather than arguments or rhetoric, you're more in need of something else, am I right? I sit down on the sofa. Diane places herself next to me, gently massaging my shoulders. Okay, she knows. Okay. Your muscles are stiff, Commander. Do you want to eat anything? I can prepare it for you. No need. I'll be off after a bit of wet rest. You won't get any proper rest that way, Commander. As she speaks, Diana's arms coil around my neck. Were it anyone but Anne, I would suspect they were trying to pull me in a headlock. Even Groza? But in the next moment, all thoughts disappear as I slowly fall over, my head coming into contact with something warm, soft, and richly supple. If you're laying on her lap, I swear to Benji. Stay and rest here for a while, Commander. Tell me you need anything. Okay. You's quite fond of laying on my legs and listening to me hum a... We have a lap pillow. Let's go. It's like fun of laying on my legs and listening to my tune too. Whenever those days roll around, she sleeps like a baby. So that's why you can't put her to sleep so quickly. Not just Elliot, Commander. Do you not feel relaxed? Don't bunch me in with those two. Diane smiles from ear to ear, gently stroking my hair with her hand. Diane, what is it, Commander? Are you not going to play your new piece today? Apologies, Commander. I promise I am not being petty because you were late. It's for personal reasons. The same reason as a few days ago when you were feeling inept? Even without me saying it directly, Diane knows full well what I meant the jumbled sounds that came from her instruments a few moments ago. More or less, yes. Don't worry, you have no combat assignments in the next week. Only logistics and internal affairs on the Elmo. You'll have some more time to mull over your problems. Commander, even I must reprimand you in a time like this. Are you not indulging me far too much? I'm just guessing at your thoughts. You would rather spend time on creative efforts than combat, right? You said you wanted to pick up a musical arts again when you were at Left Griffin, didn't you? Mozen has been going around traveling, creating as well. Yes, I can never get anything past you, Commander. I am grateful for your considerations, for never assigning me too many combat operations. The instrument is important to you, isn't it? It was the only thing I had to my name before I joined Griffin. And so I merely thought of it after Griffin restructured and I no longer had to be on the battlefield. Perhaps I could start becoming a performer. Perhaps a strange thing for me to say, considering that I am a doll, but in the process of performing, creating, I felt something more beautiful than survival itself. Human sentence I cannot stop myself from cherishing and spreading in music. Especially in times when I cannot see you, Commander. Even my own emotions can become a creative material. Dan gently articulates as I gradually relax the mellow atmosphere, becoming sleepier and sleepier. I've already failed to make the occasion more than once, though, and now I rarely the chance to speak with her. I should try to stay awake and not ruin her enjoyment. Diane. The amulet isn't Griffin. I want dolls to be more like tea dolls. They should have their own preferences and habits and be able to live how they like. I think that would make anyone happy. That's why we love the commander. That's why we love him. I like the close-up of this too. Though humans often do not get to choose. In any case, no need to think about it too much. My eyelids begin to feel heavy as I yawn. Ah, Commander, you're sleepy, aren't you? You're tired, right? Don't act like I'm young. I'm starting to mumble somewhat. I can feel my lips becoming unwidely. Sorry, Commander. I have been the only one talking. Please don't mind me and rest well. I'll be at your side. Good night, Commander. Those were the last words I hear. I succumb to the fatigue. Before I slip into unconscious, I vaguely feel a soft blanket being draped over me. I faintly detect a smooth, refined, flawlessly played. Surely a good night's sleep in order with such peace and ease in the air. Commander, is it time for me to it's time for me to return to the battlefield, isn't it? Oh! Aww! That's so nice. Hang on, let me change the position real quick. Cause I'm liking this, but hang on. Yeah, so this is the instrument she plays, which is actually really cool. I like that. But yeah, we still got a few more. I think we did number 3. Yeah, let me check. We'll check number 3. If we did number 3, we'll do number 4. Yeah. Okay, so we're at number 4. So this is the one, and then we got the Twining Warmth. So let's check it out. I'm liking this. It's very wholesome. Let's see it. Operation complete. Everyone, return to the ammo. After ensuring that everyone received the message, I get up and make preparations for our return. Good work, Commander. I prepared tea. Would you like any? Just where did you get those? Just where did you get these cups? Within a vessel, or too delicate to be fought on a battlefield, a warm cup of long tea gives off a fragrance. Don't worry, Commander. These cups are very sturdy. They're quite suited to outdoor usage. I finish the cup in one gulp and hand the cup back to Diane. Better than I expected. You've been out on assignments with me so much recently, but you still have time to make this? I did not work on internal affairs anymore, but I can still make time to aid you, Commander. To my knowledge, you haven't played the instrument in a while. As my words, it seems to be pleasantly surprised. Commander, do you wish to hear me play? I only wish for you to do what you enjoy. That I am. Staying by your side. Aww. Alright, if you ever want for anything, please tell me. It's rare that you inquire such, Commander. After we return ammo, I'd like to perform a piece for you. I checked my schedule to find the rest of the day empty, and tomorrow is even a day off. Commander, even while off field work, my musical skills have not declined. And the piece I prepared for you happens to be ready. Won't you have a listen, Commander? Perfect. I don't have any other arrangements today. So to say, I'll listen. Yeah, let's listen. We chat on our way back to Elmo, finding ourselves back on board before we had realized it. In front of me are neatly prepared snacks, and the doll who prepared them sits before her instrument. I took the initiative in inviting you, but I still can't help but be nervous. It's rare to see you nervous before a performance. No one else has heard this piece yet, after all. Creating it has taken me quite some time as well. Quite some time? Yes, from when you left Griffin. Perhaps it was due to the days when you were nowhere in sight, were trembling long, and my mood fluctuated often. After countless adjustments and endless changes, I finally came to be happy what it was recently. Recently? I think back on the events that have recently inspired, and it might have helped and what might have helped her conquer this difficulty. Do you remember, Commander? Some time ago, I often make mistakes as I played. Yet it was quite a departure from your usual technique. Yes, it was a quite departure from your usual technique. It's because of you, Commander. Oh, what? No, sorry? No, no. I don't mean to accuse you. I mean you to say that while I play my emotions, I let them influence me, which caused all those mistakes. And those strange emotions came from you, Commander. Aww. When you are not with me, I can't help but feel unsettled. When I saw you again, however, those sour emotions would turn into happiness, very much like the joy of a human might feel consuming sugar. I searched through the files, and humanity seems to call this feeling pining for someone. After she finished the sentence, her countenance falls into a rare, almost vulnerable state. A redness clouding her cheeks, and one can reasonably doubt whether her frame is indeed in good working order. For a doll, such emotions border on being malfunctioned. Perhaps the emotions are natural, but these strange feelings urge me to express myself. I remember you once lamented that you could not create peace and music with soul. This might be a good chance. Play it, Daiyan. I'm sure that those emotions would be better outlet than mere words. Yes, I understand, Commander. Then this piece is dedicated to you. Aww. Daiyan lightly bows, beginning a performance. Symphonious music flows through Daiyan's fingertips. Her performance is pristine as always, but in this piece, I feel countless different emotions. Intermingle of longing, detection of sorrow, the jump of brisk, happy tempo, the separation are clear, but the piece flows perfectly, and anyone who hears this piece would no doubt be moved by its emotion. Daiyan, what's on your mind? I can't help but guess the performer's thoughts, but I only find Daiyan's gentle gaze settled on me. At the piece's end, she curtsies again, and I applaud from the bottom of my heart. She looks towards me, moisture welling up in her eyes. Aww. The music you want to make with it is within your grasp, Daiyan. Commander, it makes me happy to hear that from you, but commending this piece is like commending my sentiments. That piece is for you and you alone. All the emotions, moods, inside, all of from me to you. Did you feel it? Aww. This is the experience I shall only ever have once, never to be imitated. There will be no another piece. I shall never write like a piece like it again. I see. I do not wish to interject your decision making, but continuing to pursue music will be more suited to you than operations out in the field. Even I would feel sorry for you if this never came to be. I once thought the performing was my dream and where my true value laid. It isn't any longer? It remains my dream. It's not what's most important to me. Commander, do you still not see? Daiyan takes a step forward, approaching and locking eyes with me again. See what? Oh, come on, Commander. I know you're dense, but you can't be this dense. Oh, if I'm not by your side, how can I touch the strings of the heart at ease? You, Commander, and these immeasurable precious feelings are a treasure, and I want to cherish to hold close. If you have a need, I can string soft song or a sharp edge. I do not care which extreme I must take. As her words come out from her revealed mouth, Daiyan shies away a little, covering a faint smile. I might as well have just confused. Wait, I might as well have just confessed. I think it's confessed, not confessed. I think it's confessed, not confused. I might as well just confessed. Can you fulfill my wishes then, Commander? Commander, I wish to be by your side, like I once have, for now and forever onwards. Oh, that is so sweet. Okay, I love this. And then we got the final one, which is a twining warmth. Let's check it out. This is so awesome. I love this. Definitely different. I love how it's personalized. Commander, were today's refreshments for you taste? They were delicious, as you always make them. Though I don't imagine you to come to speak to me for that reason alone. You're always sharp, Commander, both on and off the battlefield. In truth, I prefer for something today. Like a scarf or a pair of gloves? I sewed myself a... Commander? How'd you know? Earlier today, I saw you showing off a pair of new gloves. Really? Big Sis made these for me. Awesome, aren't they? Was what she said. Then the surprise of ever became a wash. I really am not suited to such things. Actually, I'm still surprised. I thought they were for you only. You see, the scarf and gloves I made for you aren't quite like you's. I sewed them with initials of our names. Stop. That's cute. I pray that when you are cold, these gifts might bring you some comfort. And I pray that whether you're in warmth or you're cold, you'll think of me and would have me by your side. Please remember that if you have need, I shall be with you for whatever you need. I suppose that a little selfish request of me. Please let me be young for just a little. I have only a chance to be like this when I'm with you. Aww. That is so sweet. Oh my gosh. Okay, that was very sweet. Very waifu. Very waifu. I love it. But we also have some voices too. Let's see all the infinity ones. So number 1. Alright.
人間の指はとても柔らかいので、技巧を使わなければ容易に傷ついてしまいます。これでよし。では弦を弾いてみましょうか、指揮官。
Alright, then what's number 3?
エルモ号の雰囲気はどこか馴染みがあってとても懐かしいです。指揮官がここにいるからでしょうか。
What's number 4?
創作の際の困難ですか？アイデアが尽きることはよくありますが、答えになっているでしょうか。ただ引き出しを増やしていくことは創作の醍醐味でもありますよ。
Alright, I'll read these a little bit too. So that one for number 4 was you're asking me what I had some troubles in making music are. I run out of ideas from time to time. Does that count? The real fun of creation lies in constantly pushing our mental boundaries onward, however. Okay, number 5. If my songs can help people achieve peace and calm, I would feel fulfilled, even if that calmness is temporary. Perhaps these thoughts of mine are somewhat naive. Well, they're not naive at all. Stop it. Commander, do you wish to hear my new song? It's nothing. Lately, it feels like a little nervous when you're around. Oh. I like how she can't, like, the more we go down, the more honest she's getting. And the more she's like, I saw your email, Commander. I attached my new song to it. Wait, could you please listen to it once you get back to your room? And then what's the final one? The future is good as long as I have you and the instrument. And then we got one more if I remember correct. That's her. Oh no, that's it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But we have one more little thing, and that's her journal entries. There's 3 records here. We're gonna be reading them, starting with number 1. After the Griffin reconstructing, Tank 95 decided to leave her life of combat after losing her commander. She then changed her name back to the one she used to perform as doll, Daiyan. Once she left Griffin, Daiyan picked up her old dream again, which was to play the instrument. With the instrument as her companion, she started the journey to travel the creation. Deep down, she hoped the commander would reappear, reunite with her when she reached the next leg of her journey. Alas, reality was often different from the one's hopes and dreams. Diane, unable to make enough to support herself through performing, and her introverted nature did not help her fit inside. The pair felt lost. You, Diane's listener, returned to her side. The pair then met Yui, who by a pair of coincidence, and caused the three to start traveling together as it formed the Monsoon Squad. Bea was added as a new member later on. We haven't met her yet. Faye, we haven't met Faye yet. With anyone. However, she insisted on her perspective when it came to music and culture. They believed that music was purely spiritual expression that carried away the people's most profound emotions and feelings. Time waited for no one, and it passed quickly no matter what. Not only did Diane want to spread treasures in music, but she also wanted to create a music that was truly heartfelt to awaken the people who have been increasingly numb by the passing years, to awaken precious emotions and sensibilities for long ago forgotten. Alright, number 2. Holy Benji, that's a lot of dialogue. Okay. I have decided to leave Griffin. Type 95 finally made the decision under Type 97 urging after Griffin's restructuring. Big sis, you submitted a request that fast? Yes, and there's not much meaning in staying here since I've already made my decision. I want to see the world and not run around the battlefield. I'm sorry, 97. I feel you'll have to stay at the Griffin by yourself this time. Type 95's detail-oriented personally was definitely more suited for housekeeping work and not for the battlefield, but she was not stemmed from the desire to avoid combat, nor did she feel weary about the battlefield. She did not seem want to fight slowly and survive. The commander who guided her along was the one who was her muse, and the person who gave her meaning to fight all struggles she was through was gone. If there was no common goal to fight for, she would lose confidence and conviction in working nimbly on a Griffin. Other than you suddenly apologize, the more surprised that you're not regretting this already. Regret? I've already packed up my luggage. Oh, You're joking, right? You didn't seem to pack anything at all, big sis. I'm fine with just the instrument. Tentative style, caressing 97's head. I don't plan on settling anywhere, so it'd be better to travel light and plan to roam the world. Losing the one directed toward her, 995 decided to pack up her old dream again, to play the instrument, which became her solace. And she believed that if she had roamed through the city after city, then one day, big sis, you're not really going to try to find the commander and traverse the entire world, are you? Even if we find the commander, Type 95 understood. Even if she found the commander, the room might be limited. Yet she wished to feel the commander's presence again, even if it was just for a minute, even if they could only look at each other from afar. She smiled she smiled like always did, and did not answer her question. She then took out a book with over 300 pages named Emergency Handbook, and read the tiny sentence in a ceremonious manner. How about letting this help you in my place from now on? Oh, okay. So okay, I'm really glad I complimented her. She just wanted to see the commander again. That is so sweet. Alright, what's number 3? Okay. Wow! Okay. Holy Benji, this is longer than Macchiatos. Other genres? The reality of that Monsoon Squad was not ideal, which caused members to seriously consider the idea of doing other music genres. For example, Diane asked her squad mates for the suggestion to try to quell unease, and there's such quite possible. She honestly recalled that there were some dolls back at Griffin who liked to listen to heavy metal. Why is heavy metal? Okay, I love these dolls. I think they're talking about Sonomi in that case. Give me 1 second. Alright, had to drink a drink of water. Wanted to think. I got more water just in case. But yeah, all these dolls loving heavy metal is really cool. Heavy metal? How about that? Maybe it'll actually suit me pretty well. Want to try Big Sis? You just happened to say that one thing that Dan was most worried to hear. Dan was hesitant. For our current instruments, I'm not sure we can pull it off or even follow the sheet of music. Hee. Then you have underestimated my instrument, Big Sis. You holds up her instrument like she is holding an electric guitar. The obvious signs of modification on it made it clear that she had long have prepared for this to happen. I'll try being a lead vocal then. I don't have to hold back my emotion in that case, do I? Even Faye's tone conveyed a sense of optimism, different from her usual aloof and distant attitude. I have no qualms about it. Yui twirls a weapon around, then sheathes it back in her arm, as if she showed her preparedness. I am ready to begin training at any time. If someone won't cut it, I'm happy to drum a set. Use picks up Yui's Suona with confidence. No need. Keep using the Suona, an instrument. And that feels very special. Still, I can help you modify a little. Daiyan looked at her instrument with a heartache in her eyes. Then with Yu's excited face. I know Big Sis is traditionalist, so I really don't want to try it out. You notice Diane's facial expression has changed. Then remember her views on music and prepare to discard her new idea. No, I'll try it. Unexpectedly, Diane agreed with a determined look in her eyes. Her hands already at the strings before anyone noticed. Eh? Diane understood better than anyone how difficult it was to others to hear her perspective music. Then she had decided to pass on cultural traditions. The most important thing was to let people understand and start liking such music first. Bea roars with a deep voice while Yuz plucks the strings with her instrument rapidly, playing a chaotic, urgent tune. As Yuz's instrument, the sound is made like a swung weapon, made madly rampaging in battle, sharp and conflicted, but never as flip or forwarding destructive force. The instruments were screaming in pain. If it hadn't been for the broken strings being the outcome of the rehearsal, that might not have become sub-first to this style of music later on. Okay. So they tried to do heavy metal, and yeah, it was just like a big no. That's hilarious. Okay, this one's a little smaller. Okay. Big Sis, are you really okay? Yu knocks on the door. Diane puts her notebook calmly. You? Oh dear, do you have trouble sleeping? Would you like me to read you a bedtime story? Big Sis, you can no longer keep calm. You look so disappointed, so I really was worried about you. Disappointed? Diane remembered that she came to the city before due to the high number of former dolls in it, so she had anticipated she would be able to get more news information about that person. The art did not match her expectation. Although she managed to visit a number of former co-workers, she was unable to gather information. It was expected. I didn't think the commander gets to contact us freely. Diane lets out a sigh, which was unexpected to hear Yu's outside the door. Big Sis? Ah, you. I'm about to sleep soon. Maybe you should do the same? Diane quickly settled Yu's worries, then took out her notebook again. She flipped to the open page, then wrote a few mystical notes on it. She would do this every time she thought of that person, conveying an overwhelming number of thoughts, her words, feelings she could not say anyone else in the form of music. I'll play these for the commander once we reunite. Diane would think, which encouraged her to keep on creating traveling. Although one could not be disappointed if they had one in this place. Sometimes the only thing that sustained her and kept her going was hope. Aww, I like that. But we got 3 more. Number 5. Stop treating me like a young one, Big Sis. Didn't I come back safe and sound last time? Dan was able to shake off her habit of looking after you even after the arrival aboard the Elmo. And now, under Diane's repeated explanations, Yuz finally got annoyed. He shook Diane's arm in an attempt to escape from the barrage of advice that has already lasted for 20 minutes. You said things like that too, back when we were still traveling around. Do you remember that time you sustained a number of injuries after haphazardly changing a mission target? Come on! Don't keep bringing that up, Big Sis. Just as you was wondering what excuse she would lecture this time, Escalation gave her a new opening. Oh, right. I need to go on a mission day. So, see you later. You smiled awkwardly as Diana slipped away as she was saved by notification. Diana swallowed with words and advice as concern in her throat. Now she was really going overboard for concern? Or do dolls have a rebellious face too? Those were Diane's thoughts as she mulled over the thing about which was more likely. Maybe I should indeed let you have more freedom? She recalled the used expression in her mind. I'll have to make her careful not to say too much next time she goes on a mission. Yu was not expecting so much to change at all. Is Big Sis angry? Yu was about to set off another mission soon, yet Diana did not come to find her at all. Rather than being delighted, Yu was lost for words what to do. Did her Big Sis truly become capable of holding back the excessive concern? Or did she get angry at her? Sorry, Yu, I'm late. I took too long to prepare an emergency supply pack for you. Want to bring it on the mission? Diane arrived with a compact backpack just as Yu was ruminating. She broke into smile upon seeing Diane. Something made you happy, Yu? Not really. Aw, Fixes, you're always doing things like this, was what you said. Yet she readily took the pack from Daiyan, strapping it to her waist. I'll be off, Fixes. Good luck. Have a safe trip. As I waved to her, she realized it was impossible for her to stop being concerned about you. No, nor was it possible for her not to be mind and use of prayers. She sincerely hoped that the supplies she packed would be of use to you. The backpack also included Diane's handwritten deluxe edition of Precautions the Outdoors. As a surprise for Jing Yu. Big sister just has to make sure. Alright, number 6. Okay. This isn't the first time I went to Daiyan to help gather inspiration. However, there seems to be a problem with the time has arrived. The place we packed was not very different from our expectation, not at all full of breeze. There isn't a soul to found. Even the class story would be avoid the place. So the place has been abandoned. As expected, after checking repeatedly to make sure we weren't in the wrong place, then reveals a vexed affection on her face. Sorry, Commander. This place seems to be a little different from what we saw in the materials. I don't think it's just a little different. Daiyan highly values the expression of feelings and emotions in the creative process. She so often goes to crowded areas in order to gather inspiration. With that in mind, this isn't much to gather from here. If I had to say something good about this place, though, it was more than quiet, silent even, as if the edge of the world. The environment is so spacious and empty. The sky looks like it's gone closer to a few degrees. On the bright side, it's a rare opportunity to find a place like this. It also suits Daiyan quiet, collected nature. Then, how about a short break here, Commander? Daiyan takes a thick piece of cloth. Laying on the flat area, the retrieves lunch boxes, craved and lyric patterns. Good thing I prepared a picnic for lunch today, so we'll still eat as planned. Even though we don't find what we expected, she still smiles, and generally she always does. Accompanied with the delicious food she carefully prepared, the science of the place offers an interesting overall experience. No matter where we are, Daiyan is able to evaluate to be a more positive experience. I believe this is unique ability of hers. Commander, I can provide a pillow if you need to. Tired, no need to hold back, okay? I'm not tired, vet. Daiyan just wants to help. Aw, alright, 2 more. Daiyan always liked making music more than fighting. This in mind, I rarely assigned her to combat-related tasks that she would have more time for music. Instead, I assigned her to take care of housekeeping matters. I like that idea, the commander. I like how the commander is aware of the dolls and stuff. And it's like, no, you want to do this. I'm assigning you this. Which led to this current situation. Uh-oh. When I walked into the lounge, I happened to see Daiyan talking to a metal. You must be longing for the past, holding back those days. After all, Commander, you only attained you after you going through the perilous battle. I've already walked in front of her before she knows her presence. Ah, welcome back, Commander. The food is ready. Would you like me to bring it to you? Just now, I was thinking tactfully while I was thinking of a tactful way to ask what she was doing. They understood my gaze and realized what I was thinking about. Ah, I found this while organizing the storeroom in an afternoon, Commander. I found this object, so I sorted out the other items and at this time together. Daiyan immediately showed me the Trezutan cabinet next to her, like she was worried about any misunderstandings. And indeed, it was filled with memorabilia that I had tossed into the storeroom. But I still don't understand what you were doing just now. Ah, she didn't realize I was talking about and let out a quiet exclamation before slightly hiding her face with her fan. Sorry. Oh, wait, why is she embarrassed? Sorry, I was just thinking of these objects carry the feeling, emotion, experience, and people which pass through the pastor's time. So, I would sometimes start talking to him about realizing it. That's cute. That's cute. Daiyan was a nostalgic person. She should often remember and think about these objects of the past, like an instrument that has been her companion for many years now. I also forgotten the quality of hers. It's okay. There's no need to apologize, Daiyan. And I reached outside and pushed the fan aside. You can do whatever you like. There's nothing to be ashamed about. You can do whatever you like. Okay, sorry. Moving on. I like that. That's wholesome. I like that. Alright. And now we got the final one. Number 8. Okay. The number of combat tasks assigned to Daiyan has slowly been increasing ever since Daiyan expressed her wish to follow me into battle. That makes sense. Okay. Her gently and collected nature made it easy for people to overlook her combat abilities. In fact, she wasn't in any way inferior to any actual attack on combat. Yeah, because she doesn't look like she can do combat. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, and then she's just like, surprise! I like that. Alright. It wasn't until I found her fixing her frame that I realized she was not perfect either. Daiyan, you still have to rest, or you still have to take a rest rather than go to tomorrow's mission. Commander, she's surprised to be my rival. My apologies. It was my poor plan that caused you to be overloaded. No, it's not a problem on your part, Commander. Daiyan stopped me. It was due to me not being too greedy. Wanted to accompany you on every mission. I didn't know it was my frame overloading, which resulted in this. I miss this, Commander. The nostalgic feeling by alongside you each and every day. Daiyan spoke sentimentally. Looks like it's true that I can only be my actions when I'm by your side, Commander. I prefer for you to always be safe. Anyway, my compensation. I'll put you on holiday for the coming week. Commander, if you really wish to private compensation, why do something better than a holiday? I have no idea whether this was due for being overworked on a commission, but it was rare to see a gentle and introverted doll like Daiyan take initiative asking for something you wanted. Because she has more confidence now. I love this. You can let me know your suggestion. I will do my best to fulfill it. Then, Commander. Wait, what? Then, Commander, she slowly approached me, as if to exert my expression. I couldn't help but feel excited over the kind of difficult request she was about to ask of me. Wait, what were you thinking, Commander? What the? For the next week, come to my room for a meal every day, okay? Okay, Daiyan. Okay, Daiyan was still my Daiyan indeed. She never really changed. Okay. Curious about what this meal is, girl, but then again, it's probably snacks and whatnot. But yeah, alright, and with that, that's it. That was very wholesome. I like that one. Very wholesome, very vastly different. I didn't expect that, honestly. I like how each one of these dolls' stories are very unique and stuff like that. And I love how this one was more organized and stuff like that. I just loved it. This was very nice and very wholesome. I do like how in this one, it would really show, like, the thing, how all the dolls have a similar thing of wanting to see the commander again. And yeah, I think the only one after this I have is Tsunomi, which I really want to do because I've been finding more about her. I've been wanting to do her story so bad. First of all, she's sweet as a button, but she's a metalhead, and that's amazing. So I can't wait to see her confidence story. So yeah, I think what I'll try to do next time around is I think I will try to get rid of the combat, since it's just me doing combat, so we don't have to clear that in the video. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. I also apologize, I did not get her costume. I literally forgot. I don't know how I missed it. That's why she's not in the outfit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But anyway, hope you all enjoyed. I know I do. If you like what you saw, leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more. I stream this live at pun_neat at twitch.com. Streams are Wednesday through Saturdays. Twitch schedules are posted on Blue Skies, Twitter, YouTube community tab, and Twitch itself. So, glad you stopped by. Again, I hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you later. Peace. Pun.